Hi, I'm Coach Corey Wayne, and this is my video coaching newsletter. And the topic of today's newsletter is going to be high value woman. I've got an email here from a woman who describes herself as a high value alpha female. She says she's successful, ambitious, basically the kind of ultimate woman that a lot of guys would like to have. And so what's interesting is that she's kind of having a hard time finding guys that are on her level. She wants a high value man, and she's having a hard time because, quite frankly, most of the guys that she meets are the 97 percenters, the beta males. And so what's interesting is she includes in her email some of the sheepish ways that guys go about asking her out, and they don't really approach her. And that's the interesting thing is about the really super beautiful 10 out of 10 type of women. A lot of them just don't get approached because guys are too intimidated, especially by successful type of women. And so you can learn from what she's seeing in guys, and it's just stuff right out of the book. So you get to see it from a female perspective of what they actually see. And oh, by the way, I got something here that I actually just got this morning. This is the paperback version of my new book, Mastering Yourself. It's 655 pages. I mean, you literally, something else that comes in handy if you ever find a big rat in your place, or you could totally take the rat out with this because it's like a fucking encyclopedia. So just so you know, because I know guys are going to ask me, the Kindle is available right now on Amazon globally, and the paperback version of this, it says, because I approved the proof this morning, so if you look at the date that this video is published, it says 3 to 5 business days from that it'll be available to order the paperback on Amazon. I'm supposed to get the hardcover proof, I believe tomorrow. Is that what they've told me? And provided, because sometimes you get these things and the covers are fucked up, they don't line up right, and then you got to order another proof. So the paperback came, it's perfect. So I approved it, and hopefully the hardcover proof will look right as well. The title of it obviously is Mastering Yourself: How to Align Your Life Around Your True Calling. And so go ahead and get it because it's on sale. The audiobook has been, I've talked to Audible as well. It's been approved. It's just in their system. They basically said 10 to 14 days. So literally any day now, the Audible version will be ready. But as soon as it does go live, I'll in a future video, I'll let you guys know, where you can keep checking Audible for it. But as soon as I know, you'll know. So with that said, I got a quote that I wrote about this particular topic we're going to discuss in today's video newsletter, and I'm going to go through her email. And the quote says, "When you love yourself and you love your life, you radiate success, happiness, good vibes, and will naturally and effortlessly attract attention from other high-value people. Attracting the ideal mate, job, business, clients, and friends are a direct result of becoming what you want to attract. Your life and lifestyle attract what you want naturally without having to go out and find it. Yes, it's true that you have to take advantage of opportunities when they present themselves, but the only thing that makes those opportunities possible is by doing the work on yourself first to become what you want to attract." So in other words, it's really all about focusing on becoming a high value person, developing your skills, your gifts, your talents, and some kind of life's work that is really emotionally compelling to you. I remember when I was in the construction industry in the mid-90s, I was really fucking good at what I did. I mean, people that I worked for, they said, "Man, I've never seen somebody so organized before." And when you're really good at your job, you're really professional, and you're smart, and you're fucking sharp because you love it, and you learn all the little details that makes you just better at it than everybody around you, people are going to find out. And after just a couple of years working in the industry, when I started out really with no experience, I started getting headhunters that were calling me, trying to recruit me to work for other companies. And that's all kind of part of what we're going to talk about in the theme today. It's really about you, taking care of you, going to the gym, working out, exercising, eating right. I'm not a big, huge guy, but I'm in great shape. I mean, compared to all of my friends, they look my age. I look pretty damn good for a fucking dude that's 48 years old. But when you love yourself and you're happy with your life and you love what you do every day, you're going to be more inclined to do those things. You're going to be more inclined to boot those toxic people out of your life, or those negative people, or the people that are always bitching, complaining, and are always trying to bring you down to their level, so it gives them comfort about their shitty life choices. So it's really important, like I say all the time, you've got to manage the kind of people that you allow into your life and your inner circle. It's really about, if you look at, like, say, my business, is that you don't have to have hundreds of thousands or millions of subscribers on YouTube or anything like that. I mean, maybe you're a guy that works on like exotic cars for a living, or you take old cars and you renovate them and you fix them up and you make them really cool and you post pictures on Facebook or Instagram, or you do little videos on that. The White Walkers! You post little videos on the things that you love, and it's just having that on Facebook, your passions, and writing and talking about that. With the way social networking is today, other people can see what you do. They see it in your face. They see your passion. And it's like what I do. I love doing these videos. That's why I've done a couple thousand of them, actually more than a couple thousand of them at this point. And I continue to do them, and I continue to have enthusiasm because I love helping people, and I get great reviews. And it's people can kind of see a microcosm. But I mean, you can have a few hundred people or even a few thousand people in your community. Maybe you do landscaping for a living and you take pictures of it. It's just, if you're a guy looking to meet a great girl, it's like your work and your passions, and you put that into your social media, or you write about things that you love to. Maybe you're into politics, or maybe you're into gun rights, or maybe you're into studying the Constitution, or maybe you're into fucking underwater basket weaving, or whatever it happens to be. It's like you can take like what I've done in my business, in my life, and put your passions out there, because your whole life should revolve around what it is that you do and what it is that you love, and other like-minded people are going to find you. They're going to see that. If you're a guy that's posting pictures of a car, an old Mustang that you bought, it was all rusted and beat up, and you show your progress and your passion for it, there might be a chick that's a friend of a friend that sees you posting those pictures, and she grew up working on cars with her dad, and she sees that, and she sends you a friend request. And you meet somebody that way. I mean, I meet a lot of women these days just through social media, my YouTube channel, my Instagram accounts, or Facebook, or whatever. They send friend requests, or they message, or whatever it happens to be, just because people can see your passion and what you do. And it's like, so your social media and who you are, your business, your life, can help sort and qualify, and people can kind of see what you're all about. And if they like it, great. And if not, they can fucking go find somebody else that they want to follow and listen to. But it's like, the more you love what you do, the more you love your life, the more you love your lifestyle. Maybe you're into bodybuilding or working out, or you're into competing, and you post pictures of that. You might meet somebody else that likes to do those same kinds of things as well. Maybe you're not an entrepreneurial type now, but it's like something like, just like, I mean, look at the business I'm in. This started out as a hobby of mine when I was in 6th grade. I just started memorizing really great success quotes because, for whatever reason, deep inside me, I had an innate desire to become successful. And so that just started me on a lifelong journey of studying self-help, self-improvement, business, entrepreneurship, marketing. I mean, I go into really extensive detail about that in my new book here. So you can see my path, my journey, and how those things evolved. It's like something that just started out as a hobby of mine. Now, I mean, all these years later, it's become a full-time career. And you can kind of take that and do it as a microcosm in your own life. And other people will find you. If you're a great superstar employee, people are going to talk about, so-and-so over at that company. You should get in touch with that person. They're pretty fucking awesome. And that's why I say, by focusing on yourself and creating a great life and lifestyle that you love, other people are going to find out about you. And that can bring you clients for your business. That can bring you people to date. That can bring you new friendships. That can bring you other connections, maybe even potential employees. I mean, I get people all the time that send me emails and stuff wanting to come work for me or intern or whatever it happens to be. And so it makes it pretty easy that your life, and especially in this digital age, we can all connect with other like-minded people that have the same goals, the same passions, the same values. And you just naturally draw the right kind of people. That's why it's not about going out and finding things necessarily. It's about becoming a superstar in your own life and whatever you love. I mean, you could be really passionate about model trains, and you could build a social media following of other people that are into trains and hobbies. You never know who's going to see it and who's going to be into the things that you do and meshes those things. So let's go through her email and see what we can see. She says, "Hi Corey, as a woman, it's harder for me to date guys these days after watching your videos and reading your book. Well, it's like you raise your standards, and it is, like at the level that I'm at, I mean, the kind of women that I like to date, I like women that are successful. They have their own money, their own career, especially women that are entrepreneurs because they can make their own schedule. They take care of themselves. They're into self-help. They're into personal growth. They're easy to get along with. They communicate well. And just my life and my lifestyle that I've created enables me to meet other like-minded people. They're just naturally drawn into my life. And you can do the same thing in your own life. You don't have to have as many subscribers or followers as I do to have a really great life online or build a great business online. It's just other people we all recognize somebody like an Elon Musk or a Steve Jobs or or a Mark Zuckerberg just because they build something great that a lot of people find value in, and they tell other people. And it's just amazing how that all works. Instead of going out, I got to go find some. I'm going to go out, I'm going to go clubbing this week, or I'm going to go bar hopping, and hopefully I'll meet somebody. It's just, in my life experience that I found, like in my first book, is just really becoming an awesome, successful human being is just going to naturally, because you're putting out that leadership energy. And what does the word leadership mean? The word lead means to go first. You're out there in front doing what you're passionate about, and other people recognize that success. Other people recognize somebody like a Tom Brady. It's like, why did he end up marrying a Giselle instead of maybe somebody that was, say, working at a Denny's or a McDonald's or something like that? Because she can relate to him. She has the same kind of problems. She has the same kind of life and lifestyle that he has. He has a woman that's on his level. She was already a multimillionaire, and she can call him out on his bullshit and say, you're full of shit. I don't agree with that. You want somebody that's kind of an equal, not somebody that you can just kind of run over, so to speak. And it's like, the reality is, as you become more successful, it's like one of Wayne Dyer's quotes that he used to say is, it's never, I think he even wrote a book about these. He said, it's never crowded along the extra mile. Because the reality is, we're all surrounded by people that major in minor things. Their life is all about mediocrity. And so as you become more successful and you climb the mountain, so to speak, you realize there's just not a lot of people up there on that level with you. Not that there's anything wrong with that, but like attracts like. You want somebody that's kind of on your level so you can relate to them. She says, I'm 27 years old, educated, cultured, attractive, confident, feminine, fit, ambitious, approachable, and playful. I'm not overly dramatic like some females. I'm level-headed, logical. A woman is logical? Come on, man. I'm just fucking with you. Maybe. I don't present any red flags, at least I don't think so. I'm self-aware, and I have my emotional shit sorted out. I have a great social life, good, healthy relationships, and I'm pursuing a doctorate in physical therapy. I mean, the reality is a lot of guys are intimidated by women like that, especially women that are more successful than they are. She continues, I'm going after what I want in life, and I've learned to live in this beautiful state of mind. Life is good, and I'm a mother effing catch. Just go ahead and spell out fucking. You don't have to be politically correct with me. If you've been following me for any period of time, you know I'm liberal with the F-bombs. And I really don't give a fuck what other people think. It's a great way to live, because the world is full of people who think they have the right to tell you how to live, what kind of relationship you should have, what kind of career is acceptable, how you should be living your life, what kind of hairstyle is appropriate for you. I mean, look at all the time I put into my hairstyle. I mean, I spend like countless hours on my hair because it's really important to me. I meet a lot of men, especially at my boxing studio, and it's fairly easy for me to chat and flirt with them. I get hit on a lot. I'm charming, I'm sexy without being overtly sexual or trashy. Well, us guys, we kind of like a lady in the streets, but a whore in the sheets. I mean, that's reality. We're all fucking freaks. We're all sexual beings, and the bottom line is we're all here because of sex. If you're watching this video, you're here as a direct result of people fucking. It's not a big deal. Look at the animal kingdom. I mean, look, how many of you had a dog and it fucking rides your leg? Or I remember growing up, we had a little black poodle, and he always used to ride my mom's purse. We'd be in the car, and he'd be getting it on with the purse. She says, I'm pretty good at telling when a guy is attracted to me by the way he looks at me and how he acts around me, and I'm usually right. Well, again, that's because you've done the work on yourself. You're a high achiever as well, and you're just not going to settle for mediocre people or people that say all the time what they're going to do and then they never follow through with it. I have zero tolerance for people like that. People tell me what they're going to do. I'm going to do this, I'm going to do that, and it's like, show me, don't tell me. Say what you mean what you say, or get the fuck out of here. However, most of these guys I encounter are beta male types you talk about in your videos. The second I sense a guy is unsure, hesitant, weak, or low confidence, because what is masculine energy? Purpose, drive, mission, succeeding, accomplishing, breaking through barriers, overcoming challenges, going for the things you want. It doesn't mean you're never going to feel fear. It just means you feel the fear and you go after what you want anyways, and you're not attached to any particular outcomes. My attraction level for them drops. Sometimes guys will ask, look at this. Listen to what she says here. Sometimes guys will ask my friends to ask me out, or they can only go to talk to me if they're intoxicated. So they need the brave juice. I drop those guys real quick, she puts in big bold letters. Sometimes I wonder if I'm being too harsh or too picky. I mean, think about it. All you need, if you're looking for one person, one really great person, why would you want to settle for mediocrity? I mean, I didn't get to where I'm at living in the place that I'm living at by having a pattern of settling. I always want the fucking best. I expect the best, and I'm not willing to settle for it, even if it means I'm single for a period of time in between girlfriends. Maybe I'll settle down someday, maybe I won't. Just gonna keep enjoying my life and not giving a fuck what other people think about it. Because the right kind of people will love you, they'll support you, they'll cherish you, they'll support your choices, they'll encourage your choices. And people that are jealous, that are weak, people that are envious, people that are trying to sandbag your success, where they say one thing to your face and behind your back they're talking shit about you. Those are the kind of people, and I wrote about a bunch of them that I encountered in my life, so you can learn from them. You sweep those people out of your life. They're gonna be like if you keep people like that in your life, they become like a giant boat anchor around your neck. But as you say, attraction is not a choice. I hold myself to a high standard, so I expect the same for the men I date. I feel like I intimidate guys by the way I carry myself and how my friends speak highly of me. They tell people that I'm going to be a doctor. It took me a very long time to reach this confident, well-rounded version of myself, but I feel like that scares off guys. That's the other thing, is you want your life to, it's like I was talking about social media. It's like men and women who don't like the way I talk, or guys or girls get pissed off that I haven't settled down and I'm not married or whatever. I don't fucking care. Or women that don't like the way I talk. It's like, great. My life is set up in such a way that only like-minded people that appreciate and value what I'm bringing to the world are going to want to stick around and hear what I have to say and tell their friends. The rest of them can go and bitch and join other groups of people that bitch and complain and whine. It's like I look at my life as like being an NFL locker room. I want the best of the best in every area in my life, just like with the people that I hire to work for me. I want the fucking best. People that are really easy to get along with, that communicate well. And again, my life is set up to sort and qualify the right kind of prospects, the right kind of clients, the women that I date, the friends that I have, and those that don't approve of it or don't like it. It's like, I don't care. It's like who's it? Lao Tzu said, care what other people think and you will always be their prisoner. Life's too short trying to live it according to other people's expectations. I can't do much about turning guys into 3% men. Well, it's not your job to fix them or save them. Most people are just weak. It's just the way it is. If you're watching this video, you're more than likely the person who is the leader in your peer group or your social group. And the reality is 5-10 years down the road, as you continue to apply the things that I'm teaching, a lot of those people are going to kind of fall by the wayside. And that's just reality. It's not your fault. And then, but you'll meet other people that are also on your level. Because people just come and go. Life is hard enough. What you need around you is people that are supportive, that love you for you, that cherish you, that celebrate you, that rejoice in your success. Not the people that smile to your face and behind your back they're fucking talking shit. I pretty much just have to wait until I meet an equal. What do you suggest I do on my end? Continue to focus on becoming a better version of yourself. It's all about your life and your lifestyle and how you set your life up and the kind of people that you hang out with. Like attracts like. If you tolerate douchebags anywhere in your inner circle, where you're communicating to the universe that, hey, send me some more douchebags. And those douchebags they'll keep you stuck in place, and they'll also make you question what you feel in your heart and what you really want to do. Just like what I did when I really didn't want to get married when I was in my 20s, but everybody around me convinced me that that's what I needed to do. At that time, I was young, I didn't know any better, and I was too much into caring what other people thought. And it caused me to make some fucking epic, painful blunders, which, if you follow me for a while, you read my first book, or even read my second book, you know what I learned from that. And especially you get involved in relationships or careers or jobs, especially if you get married to the wrong person and then anybody that you know that's gone through a divorce, it's not fucking pleasant, especially when you get attorneys involved, because attorneys thrive on the conflict. That's how they make their money. Not all attorneys are bad. I'm just saying, because I've dealt with a lot of them in my life, especially being in real estate and the mortgage business, some are just fucking total scumbags. I don't want to compromise my values or standards, but I'm not having much luck with dating these days. That's okay. It's okay to be single. It's okay to stay at home on a Friday night all by yourself. Because the reality is, if you can't hang out by yourself and have a great time, if you can't go to lunch by yourself or take yourself to dinner, or there's a movie out that you want to see, how are you going to have time, or how are you going to feel good about being with another person if you don't like being with yourself? Because when you look to someone or something outside of yourself to make yourself happy, then you're always going to be disappointing somebody. I mean, if you look at little kids, they're happy to get up. They're happy to go play with a cardboard box. They're happy to play in the fucking sand or dig around in the dirt for half the day and make little tunnels and bridges and things like what I used to do when I was a kid. We used to dig trenches and canals, and we had little army soldiers and things and jeeps and stuff, and we would dig tunnels underground and stuff like that, and we'd spend all day doing it. I mean, it was like $10 worth of plastic army shit, and we were entertained all weekend long. Kids live in the present moment. They just enjoy themselves, enjoy their lives. So set your life and your lifestyle up to where you can get up every day and enjoy your life and be proud of it. Like I said, it's okay to be by yourself. It's okay to be single. It's okay to be alone. It's okay to hang out all weekend long and just read a book or whatever, or go sit and chill at the beach and read a book, or just go chill at the beach and listen to the sound of the ocean. It's like one of the things I love about living here on the beach is just being able to open the doors and the windows with no music or anything playing and just hearing the sound of the ocean and the waves crashing on the beach. It's a great fucking meditation. It's great for thinking. It's great for contemplating. Obviously, it's great for writing a book. So for those of you that would like to get my help personally, you can go to my website and book a phone or Skype coaching, and I will talk to you soon.